Here is what nobody tells you. Men do not respect women that burn themselves out to prove their love. Men respect women that know how to set boundaries and communicate their needs. Newsflash, it's better to be a lazy wife than a hardworking wife. I'm going to say it again. It's 10 times better to be a lazy woman than a hardworking woman. There is something in men that is wired to be the main character. Ladies, listen, if you don't watch any video from my channel, this is one that you're going to watch because it's going to save your marriage. I realize that lots of women fall into a certain trap, and with that, we fail in our marriages even before we begin. If you're not married, thank goodness that you're coming across my face today because I'm here to save you. And if you're married and you feel overwhelmed, you feel worked up, you feel not appreciated, this video is also for you. Mind you, I do not believe that marriage has a formula. Trust me, I do not believe. I feel like every marriage is unique and you need to find what works for you and stick with it. However, this is the only formula that works for every single marriage because a lot of us fall into this trap of being a superwoman, and I'm going to I'm going to preach you out of it in this video. I need you to stick around as we jump right into it. Anybody that knows me can tell you that there's only one advice that I give to women whenever they tell me that they want to get married. And I know why I give this advice. The advice is do not fall into the trap of becoming a superwoman. And I don't say it this way. I say it the Nigerian way. I'm just like, see, congratulations, you want to get married. But the only thing I'm going to tell you is that never show a man that you have power. That's how I say it. I'm Nigerian, okay? Never show a man that you have power. For some reason, I don't know, I really don't know why we don't discuss these things. I don't know why people do not warn people about this. But if you can master this, then you've gotten somewhere before your marriage begins. A lot of women, as a matter of fact, some people might not even agree with me, but people that I have given this advice, they've come to me severally to say thank you. Most of my friends, if you are not shy, say something in the comments. And then those that actually did not take this advice regretted in the long run, because for some reason we have been, I don't know if it's love, we love, obviously when you love somebody, you want to give to the person, you want to serve, you want to take away the person's stress in it. And then for that reason, most women go into marriage taking on more than they are supposed to, taking on so much, and men don't like it. Men don't like it when you take on that much. Women, trust me, there are some women that use their hands to wash their husband's jeans. They wash their husband's towels. And I'm not saying that you should not do certain chores in the house, but you need to know where to draw the line. There are some things that a man should do. Women, some of them trash the bin, they do the laundry. There are things around the house. They lift heavy things. They are able and capable, more than able to do exceedingly abundantly above all the man can ever ask or think or imagine. And it's the wrongest thing to do. For some reason, that man doesn't like it because there's something in men wired to take care of you. So when you show him that you're able to take care of yourself, take care of him, take care of the home, he's going to leave it for you. He's going to, I'm not sugarcoating anything in this video because this is a very serious matter. Never you fall into the trap of being a superwoman. It doesn't pay. It doesn't pay. The man thinks, oh, she's up to the task. Most of them will cheat on you. Look around you. Think about it. Think about women that you know in your own life that have always carried their husbands on their heads. Women that do everything for their man. Think about it and tell me how the men end up acting. And then think about women that know the power of their feminine energy. Women that limit themselves. Think about it and tell me the kind of men that they are married to. Trust me. You, the superwoman, you get married to a man, you will do everything for him. Everything. You will cook, you will clean, you will do everything, you will bring money. You will go out and work and come back and bring money in. And he will disrespect you. He will not appreciate you. He will not assist you. And it's not because he's a bad person. It's just a human thing. We women as well, when our husbands start helping in the house, doing chores and whatnot, what do? We leave it for him. We make it his duty. We ride on him because we're just humans. It's just a human thing. Let's take it back, okay? So in the beginning, the way it was designed or the way it used to be is the man goes out to work to bring money for the home, and the woman stays at home, takes care of the chores and the kids. That is her own 100%. She's at home, she's cooking, she's cleaning, she's doing homework. And the man's 100% is going out to make money, going out to hunt for food, right? But now in the 21st century, one income is no longer enough. So most women have to also go out to hunt for food. So what does that tell you? If I'm now supporting you to hunt for food, it's only fair that you support me in the home front. Marriage is not about how much you're able to take on. Marriage is about how much you're able to share, how much load you are able to share. Now, a normal scenario in most Nigerian homes is that the man and the woman, they're both working, they have maybe 2 children, the kids have to go to school, and the school resumes at 7 and the parents resume work at 8. They share one car, so they have to leave the house together. What happens typically is that man is going to sleep till 6:30 a.m. but the woman is going to sleep and wake up at 4 a.m. She wakes up to fix breakfast for the whole house. She wakes up by 4 a.m. to prepare what the child is going to eat in school, and most times lunch that her husband is also going to eat at work before the house now wakes up, and then they start having their bath and preparing for school. Marriage should not be about one person overburdening his or herself and the other person lounging. Now, the ideal situation should be that husband and wife and children would sleep and wake up at 6 or 5:30 a.m. 5:30, the woman is in the kitchen fixing dishes. The man is handling the children, okay? He's giving them a bath. He's getting them prepared for school. He's giving himself a bath. The woman is in the kitchen preparing all the dishes, breakfast and lunch, you know what I mean? And then after that, she'll go and have her bath and prepare. With that, obviously, the reason you have a partner is to share burden, share load, okay? Obviously, she's also going to go out and work and bring in money as well. So why do most men overburden their wives? At the end of the day, what happens? They close from work at the same time, but the man goes out to hang out with his friends. And then the woman goes to pick the kids from school. She comes back home, she's fixing dinner, she's doing homework, she's ironing their uniform for the next day. She never has time to rest, and she has a partner. I know you're proud of yourself. I know you're happy. You think that you're a superwoman. You think that if you're able to take on so much, it makes you more powerful. But asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Being a woman of caliber, a high value woman, actually involves you being able to coordinate the house, assign roles, delegate assignments, and ask for help because your health is important. A lot of us women, everything we do is centered around our husbands, centered around the man. You make sacrifices to help him get somewhere in his career. You make sacrifices to cover his shame. You make sacrifices to do so many things for him, neglecting yourself. All you are centered around is your man and your children and your family. It should not just be you doing it. It should not just be you doing it. It should be both of you. I took out my earrings because it's making noise. So here is what nobody tells you. Men do not respect women that burn themselves out to prove their love. Men respect women that know how to set boundaries and communicate their needs. Newsflash, it's better to be a lazy wife than a hardworking wife. I'm going to say it again. It's 10 times better to be a lazy woman than a hardworking woman. There is something in men that is wired to be the main character. Men love it when it seems like you cannot survive without them. They love it when it's like you are heavily reliant on them. And as a woman, you should know how to balance these things out. He's not going to think, oh, my wife is sacrificing, oh, she's such a nice woman. He's going to think, oh, that's how she is, she just likes to work. Oh, yeah, that's what rocks her boat. That's how she is. He doesn't know the level of work that goes down. As far as I am concerned, if you're a mother, you know what I'm talking about. The home front is the busiest place on earth. No matter the factory, in other places, work comes to an end at some point. In a proper home that has toddlers, kids, it doesn't end. The home front is the busiest place on earth. And you and this man are married to build a future together, right? So your two ought to be better than your one. Your two ought to be better than your one. You're not married to somebody else so that he can bring more burden upon you. You're married to someone so you can both share the responsibilities and make life easier for yourselves. You are a queen. Stop slaving away. It doesn't make him love you more. It makes him lose the respect he has for you. A man doesn't want you to be self-sufficient. A man doesn't want you to be self-sufficient. He doesn't respect you more. Get it? There is no reward. Why will you do something that there is no reward? There is no award for labor. There is no award for slavery. He thinks it's his right. He thinks it's his responsibility, it's your responsibility. He thinks that is what you're meant for. But you're a queen. Don't you like enjoyment? You have to be a queen. Lazy. If you can communicate with your husband and you guys can change the dynamics of your home, fine. If you can't, you're going to fall sick. Where's my mic? If it's too late to change, you're going to act drama. You're going to fall sick. Hey, my waist. My wrist. Yeah. You start walking like an older man. Help me, help me. My leg. Tomorrow is your leg. My leg. Next tomorrow headache. Baby, please, can you help me give them a bath? My head. Baby. He likes it though. Trust me, he likes it. And men that don't like it start saying, are you sure we'll not get the help? Have you not seen men that would say, in this family, there is no help? Why does he say there is no help? Because he knows you're up to the task. He knows you are up to the task. Why would he be paying a house help, a third party to come into his home when you can handle everything? By the time he's actually handling those things with you, he'll be the one to say, we need a help. We need a cleaner that will come and clean once a week. I love my Nigerian side. The Nigerian side of me is out in this video. Once a week, he'll be the one to suggest that someone comes to clean. Be a lazy queen. I'm sorry. Slavery does not... See, listen. There's this woman that trended on social media. She came out to say that she wakes up at 4 a.m. every day and she's busy with the house chores and everything up until night, and that her husband returns at 1 a.m. every day and he does not eat stale food. He eats freshly made dishes. So from 12:30 she goes into the kitchen to prepare what her husband is going to eat when he gets back at 1. And she's going to stay until he's done eating. Then she'll do the dishes, and then it's bedtime like around 2, and she cannot sleep properly because she's scared of oversleeping because she has to be up at 4 again, and the cycle continues. Clap for yourself, virtuous woman. Clap for yourself. Say no, 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 no. Before he got married to you, who was waking up at 12:31 to make dinner for him? Is it even healthy to eat at that time? You did it to get accolades on social media. You shared this nonsense story. That man is fresh, doing well for himself, and you can't sleep enough. What do you think will happen to you in old age? How do you think your daughters would see marriage? You think they're happy seeing their mother slave away and their dad knows nothing about the home? He doesn't know their school teacher. He doesn't know their best friends. And you think it's nice. How did you put yourself in that condition? That same man, God forbid you die tomorrow, he will marry a slave queen. That same man, you'll be shocked how much he would contribute to the home chores. You will be shocked. Because again, the way people treat you is how you have allowed them treat you. In 2025, no. No reward. No reward. You want to live long, to enjoy your children in good health. You want to be a happy woman. Marriage, I'm sure I've said this before, is not about how much load or burden that you can carry. It's about how much load you are willing and able to share. Marriage is about sharing. Don't let anybody deceive you. I know someone that got married and she lives with her husband's brother. Her husband's brother lived with the husband before they got married. And the husband's brother was the one that used to do all the chores. He washes the husband's clothes. He does every single chore, right? And they got married out of love, of course. I mean, washing is her hobby. She loves to wash. She started, excuse me, she started washing her husband's clothes, washing her husband's brother's clothes, doing all the chores. Everybody was happy, and then kids started to come in. And she would wash from 2 a.m. up until 5 a.m. and start getting ready for work. She would wash the children's clothes, her own, her husband's brother's clothes. And now she's resentful. She's not happy in her marriage. The chores are just too much. And the husband is complaining that she doesn't, this is somebody I know personally, right? So she's not like active sexually. And I'm asking, who sent you? Who was washing the clothes before you got married? The brother. If you wanted to take over, why didn't you ask for a washing machine, and why should you be the one doing it? Why? What is the idea? To prove that you love your husband? What are you trying? What are you trying to prove? Like my husband and I, right? We have such a beautiful relationship. We do so much together and we're so happy. Like you see me saying, baby, thank you for helping me. He'll be like, no, baby, thank you. You're so wonderful. Oh, baby, we're thanking each other and we do so much. In a short time, we can cook 3 soups. We can cook 3 soups. We can make Zobo drink. As I'm doing his cleaning up, he's clearing up, he's packing 1 or 2 things. I will leave it, baby, I'm coming. Let me go and attend to the baby. He will stir the food for me. He would round up the food, and we're happy. It brings about connection. It's a form of connection and intimacy. It brings about bond. Sometimes my husband and I were cooking, music is playing, we're dancing. Before you know, we've done so much work together. And we're both happy. We're happily doing it because we understand the assignment. And you sit down, you get into marriage, and you become a superwoman. Superhero. Able and capable. More than able. What is wrong with you? Now, I took this advice into marriage because I was lucky to have 2 aunties advise me about this. And that is because they learned the hard way. And I saw firsthand what it did to them and their marriage. And then obviously I could only see. But when they were advising me, they told me things that I could not even see or imagine. And I decided that I was never going to let that happen. There are some women that are married, if they cannot cook, in short, they cannot not cook. Are you a slave? There are days that you cannot cook. Your husband should cook. If you cannot cook, you guys should go and order food. Are you a slave? At the end of the month, you're contributing to the bills. And he's not contributing to the home. You're the help. I'm sorry, I think this video is just too long. And unfortunately, I'm not able to pass across this message the way I would have loved to pass this message across to you guys. But I'm not joking about this. We're going to correct this in 2025. However you need to correct it, correct it. If you need to fall sick, fix sickness, act drama, call a meeting, however you need to correct it, please, never again. I love your family for you. I'm not trying to break your home. I'm trying to let you understand how the normal home dynamics should be. And I hope that you're able to do these things. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I love you guys so much. Don't judge me. Nobody will come and tell you these things, but I will. Don't judge me. Please subscribe to this channel if you're interested in content like this, and give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with every woman in your life. Let's win together. I'm out.